So just really quickly to wrap this discussion up, I wanted to talk just a little bit about um, what it would be like to be influenced by something evil. So possession, I've already explained what that would look like for someone on the outside. It's what you might feel on the inside if you were to have something like that happen. Being adjacent to evil, though, also has things. It has markers and symptoms. Most often, it's feelings of hauntings. So it starts off feeling like you're being watched. Um, Intrusive thoughts. That's something that can happen if you are adjacent to evil. Not an attachment, but maybe there's something attached to your home or your space, or you're in a place where there's an attachment. I told the story about that time when I was in Taos, New Mexico at the square, and I walked into the old jail at the very, very back of the building. And I could feel that man being so angry. And not 10 minutes later, I was in a crosswalk in front of that building and almost got hit by a car by a woman who was raging out. That's the kind of influence I'm talking about. So entities have influence over our behavior in the sense that they can make us feel more angry than normal, or more sad than normal, or more depressed than normal. It's a heightened awareness. So whatever it is you're feeling that's negative, they increase that. And then by increasing that, that increases your negative energy, which then increases their ability and their power. It's this vicious feeding cycle, which is really, really efficient. There would also often be physical signs, scratches, bruises, cuts that you can't explain. Um, Bad dreams, nightmares. The thing is, a lot of these also correlate to a haunting or being around the dead. So exposure to this stuff looks very similar. Where it tends to differ is, in my experience, again, I'm not an expert. I don't have all knowledge. I'm just telling you the patterns that I've seen over 30 years of practice. Where the line is usually drawn between a haunting and something truly evil is physical touch. There have been instances that I have known personally of, like I said, the cuts and bruises, but also, yeah, that's a thing. Um, Primarily, the goal appears to be they want the victim to themselves, which seems counterproductive. If you need a constant food source, why would you eliminate your food source? But like I said, I have more questions than I do answers. That said, though, it is something that, yeah, we need to be concerned about, just like stranger danger and firearm safety and knowing the rules of the road. It's just part of life. So having a good idea of what to expect, what to avoid, and measures that we can take to fix things. There's always a way to fix this. There's always a way to fix it.